Hey YouTube, this is Tara. So I know it's been a while since I've made a video, but I've had a lot going on as of lately, and that's what this video is going to be about. Okay, so roughly it's been about a month since I've made a video. The last video I made, I was on vacation in Atlantic City with somebody that I was seeing. Her name was Allie. And, well, my internet has been broken. Basically, my Wi-Fi box, I have to get a new one. And for the past month, Comcast has been supposed to be coming out to my house, and they stood me up 4 times. Like, I've been here, I've been waiting for them, they never show up, and every time I call and I tell them what happens, they reschedule another appointment, and then nobody shows up again. So at this point, I'm pretty fed up with Comcast. I've been a customer with them since February, since I got my new place, and I've had nothing but shit with them and problems. So at this point, I'm considering going with somebody else. So I apologize if this video is kind of like shaky, but I'm making this video on my phone because at this point, I haven't made a video in a month, and I really can't wait any longer to make a video because I'm sure everybody's wondering where the hell I've been. Okay, so my Wi-Fi is broken. Okay, so my current weight right now is 168.2, and my weight one day pre-op was 235, and that is a 67-pound loss since February, and 108-pound loss total since last August, which I feel great about. I just bought a size 9-10 shorts, and I haven't been in a size 9-10 probably since 2002, and I was about 12 then. And I haven't been this weight since a long time ago, so yeah. Okay, so what have I been doing lately? Well, I don't know if you can see this, but I'm gonna have to turn the camera. I broke my foot. Now, I know you're probably all wondering, how did you do that? Well, I broke my foot on Memorial Day. I tripped over a dog. I wish I had some cool, clever story, like I was like trying to save a child or something, but that's not what happened. Yeah, I tripped over a dog, and I broke the bone. I'll show you on my good foot. I broke the bone that runs along the side of your foot. So this is the bone that I broke, and it's been pretty sucky. I live in a 2-story townhouse, so like just like for the first 2 weeks, getting around was like nearly impossible. I didn't really go up and down the stairs that often, and if I did have to go up and down the stairs, I had to crawl on my stomach, and it took me about 10 to 15 minutes to get up or down the stairs. I'm also I'm a loner, so I don't really like to ask anybody for anything. I like to just do stuff myself, and because I'm an independent person. So maybe a loner wasn't the right choice of words. I'm independent, so I just like to do stuff myself. So, I have a dog too, and having a dog and having a broken foot and having to take myself to my own appointments and, well, I usually take myself to my own appointments, but just having a broken foot is just really, it's not been a good thing. Like, I didn't have any food in my house for a while, and I'm not going to ask anybody for anything because I'm stubborn. So, yeah, so that's what I've been doing. I've had this cast on my foot for roughly about a month now, and I think I get it off within the next 2 weeks or so. So that would be like 6 weeks I've had it on. And sorry, my hand's getting tired from holding my phone. And so yeah. Okay, so like I said, a lot's been going on. Next thing I want to touch on is the person I was seeing. In my last video, I went on vacation with a friend of mine. Her name was Allie. And basically, she became very like possessive and clingy and jealous, and it was made clear to me that more than anything she was very obsessed with me, and to me insecurities are very unattractive, and jealousy really is not the way to my heart. And we were not actually like together because as of January, I just got out of a 4-year relationship, so I wasn't really trying to rush back into anything else. And I told her that, and I made that very clear since the beginning, and she agreed, but she was kind of acting like we were together. So she got a little bit pissed off at me because I had planned to go to Philly Pride with some of my friends, and which that's a whole different story. But basically, she was pissed. She got pissed because I hung out with my mom. She got pissed because I couldn't spend every minute with her. And unfortunately, we kind of had to step things back a little bit. I told her, I just wanted to be friends at this point. She didn't take that very well, and she tried to kill herself. She took an entire bottle of pills, and basically, somehow it then became my fault, according to her parents, because even though we weren't together, it became my fault because she was so emotionally unstable that she could not handle being my friend, which is fine. If you don't want to be my friend, I'm fine with that. But literally, she's kind of crazy, and I'm just not trying to have that in my life, to be blunt about it. So, her mother just was very nasty to me, like a 65-year-old church-going Christian woman was very nasty to me and acted like a fucking child. And I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't be swearing, but I'm very upset about this. I never in a million years expected a 65-year-old woman to act the way she did. I wasn't even dating this girl. And that breakup was worse than a breakup out of a 4-year relationship. And I just don't get it. Like, this girl was completely obsessed with me, and in the end, she lost me, and I hate to say I told you so, but that's kind of what you get. Okay, so I went to Philly Pride with a broken foot, which probably wasn't the best idea. I had about 20 people step on my broken foot. It was like really hot, and it was so crowded. We went to this bar called Sisters, and I've always heard a lot about it, and I've never been there. In all honesty, I think it's kind of overrated, but whatever. So we went to this bar called Sisters, but it was so hot because I can't be in extreme heat. Like, if it's over 80 degrees, I can't be outside because I have a medical condition called anhydrosa, which basically means I don't sweat. I've never sweat in my life. I never will. I don't know why, that's just the way God made me. Okay, so I started seeing somebody else. Her name is Shauna. We are together. We are actually dating. She's not crazy. She's actually pretty wonderful. And I'm not trying to like rush back into anything. I'm not trying to like get married or anything like that. But, it's nice to have a companion, and she's not always up my ass, and she's not obsessed with me, which is also a very nice thing. Okay, as far as my diet, I try to get as much protein as I can through meat. I still haven't been really taking my vitamins. I know that's not a good thing. And I haven't really been doing protein shakes, but I have been doing soy milk. I drink 5 to 6 glasses of chocolate soy milk a day. And I also find that as time goes on, there are more foods that I can tolerate. They recently opened a frozen yogurt place down the street from where I live, and it's called Sweet Frog. And I had this really delicious fat-free and sugar-free cotton candy yogurt, and it was blue, like bright blue. And it was amazing, but it made me so sick. I had like hot flashes, I puked, I had a migraine, I had to lay down for like 8 hours. I just like went to sleep for the night, but I was like really sick. So I can't really eat that, but who knows, maybe one day I will, and that sucks because it was really good, but oh well, you live and you learn. Maybe one day I will be able to eat it again. Okay. I have a diphenhydramine story. Okay, for those of you who don't know what diphenhydramine is, it's one of the active ingredients in Benadryl. That's why they tell you, like, it might make you kind of like dizzy or like kind of tired. So, Shauna and I, that is a girl that I'm seeing, we went to a place called Carrabba's for dinner one night, and she lives about 45 minutes from me, so we were in her neck of the woods, and I go, and we had to stop somewhere before we went to Carrabba's because I had a headache, so we stopped at this like Safe Mart place, and they don't have any Tylenol, which is kind of weird, but they had something called Persogesic, which I've never heard of, but it said extra strength migraine control. So I said, okay, I'll just grab this. And I took like 5, because I always take like 5 Tylenol when I have a headache. Next thing you know, I'm at Carrabba's and I'm falling asleep in my salad. And I didn't know what the hell happened. I mean, it just like hit me like that, and I felt so embarrassed, and people were like staring at me, and I was like out of it. So she obviously drives my car back to her house because I can't drive, and I didn't have any drink or anything. I did not drink anything, and I slept for about 14 hours, and the next day I woke up and I called my mom and I was like, I don't know what the hell happened to me. I was just so tired. And it didn't say that it had diphenhydramine on the box or even on the front of the bottle. It said it on the back of the bottle under the active ingredients. And that was just kind of upsetting to me, because not only did I waste a whole night, but that's dangerous. Like, I took 5 of something without realizing that the active ingredient in it was diphenhydramine, which makes you tired, and that's just really dangerous. And it didn't even say it on the box. Had I known that, I wouldn't have bought it, but that's all that they had for headaches. So the lesson is obviously, don't buy shit that you don't know what it is. Okay, as far as exercise and back pain, since my foot has been broken, my exercise has been limited. For the first 2 weeks, I couldn't go up and down the stairs, like I said before. I'm a very independent person. I don't really like to ask anybody else for help. So, and I have a dog, so it's been kind of difficult to walk her, but the last 2 weeks or so, my foot has been healing pretty well. I'm making it a point to get up and get out and walk my dog, and I live in a city, in a townhouse, so I don't really have a backyard with grass. I just have like a little like a porch area, but there's no grass, so it's not even like my dog can just like go out and pee there. But you know how hard it is to walk a dog on crutches? It's pretty hard, and she's getting all tangled up in the crutch, and then I must fall and break my other leg. Like, it kind of sucked, but I've been getting out, walking my dog around the block a couple times a day now. I seem to be doing a lot better with it, and that's all that matters. Hopefully I won't have to have this thing on my leg too much longer, though. I get my braces off hopefully on Wednesday. Sorry, I think I get them off on Wednesday. If not this month, they said June, but if not this month, then definitely next month. I've had them for a year as of this month, and it's time, and this is the second time I've had them. Okay, so as far as my back pain has been pretty bad, and it's only getting worse. I have an appointment with the back doctor scheduled for July since April, I think, and pretty much he called me and had to reschedule that like 3-month in advance appointment till August. Because I guess he overbooked himself. At this point, his only suggestion to me is physical therapy, which I'm especially unable to do right now because of that. But yeah, so his suggestion to me is physical therapy. Okay, so some days I can't even get out of the bed. Like, I have scoliosis, I have rheumatoid arthritis, I have a rare spinal deformity in my lower spine, and I can't even get out of bed some days. How am I supposed to go to physical therapy? Physical therapy, and this is what I asked them. I said, is physical therapy going to make my spine straight? Is it going to eliminate a rare spinal deformity? Is it going to cure me of rheumatoid arthritis? And every question I asked, they said, well, no. And I said, okay, well, then why is this the only suggestion that he has for me? And they're like, well, he just feels that would be the best option for you. And I'm not asking for a surgery or anything like that. I feel like back surgery is one of those things where once they cut you open, you have a 50% chance of walking again. It's a very serious surgery, and it's not something that I take lightly at all. I'm not saying that this surgery wasn't serious, but this is my spine, and this is something that could affect me from walking ever again. And I want to be a cop. I plan on joining the police academy in January. So for me, that's not really a feasible option at this point. So basically, physical therapy, I feel like that's not really the best option for me at this point. And it's not that I don't believe in exercise, because I definitely do, but some days I can't even get out of bed, okay? Exercising is not going to make my spine condition better. It's going to make it worse. I can't even walk some days. And I feel like everybody, their only options are, okay, exercise for this, exercise for that. I do exercise. Some days I can't exercise. That's the thing, okay? I can exercise until I'm blue in the face, but it's not going to make my spine straight. And I feel like there needs to be other options that are looked at aside from physical therapy. So I don't know if anybody has any suggestions as far as treatment options go, but I would definitely be willing to listen to anything that anybody has to say or any recommendations. So as far as what I'm doing tonight is Monday night. Not a whole lot. Probably gonna watch some TV, and my girlfriend Shauna, she is in a pool league. She plays like professionally. So, and she's actually one of the top ranking women in Pennsylvania. So she's gonna be she's playing some pool right now down the street, and then she's gonna come pick me up, and we're gonna go to her house for tonight. But all right, well, that's what I'm doing tonight. I guess thank you for watching this, and hopefully my internet will be fixed soon so I can upload another video. Have a nice day. Bye.